So I get asked a lot, Brave, what subclass do you main? How come you don't play Arcstrider? I get this asked all the time in videos. I get asked this all the time when I'm streaming. So the footage you're going to be seeing in the background, guys, it's going to be a competitive live match. I ended up clipping this from, I was streaming on Saturday night. So if you guys didn't stop by, go and stop by next week and you'll enjoy it. You can pick my brain, everything like that. This is I believe we got a wee rant on this one here. For those of you who did stop by, I really do appreciate it. We had a lot of fun. Now, in this video, we're going to be going over why I use the subclass I do, Wave the Wind, Bottom Tree Arcstrider, and we're going to be going over the upgrades or the patch that they're going to receive on Tuesday and why I'm excited for it. And for those of you who main Spectral Blades, or maybe you main another subclass, maybe you main the top tree or middle tree, maybe you should be considering, trying to super out come Tuesday. So we're going to get into the, the perk tree first. So focus breathing. Sprinting recharges your dodge ability, increase max sprint speed. So there's two things there. Sprinting recharges your dodge ability. Now, in Destiny, everybody is sprinting around the map. Everybody's sprinting. Nobody's walking around. Maybe you're crouched, but for the most part, you are sprinting. So focus breathing is going to be active every time you're running around this map. So what does that mean? You're going to get your dodge ability back faster than anybody who's on a Spectral Blades. What does your dodge ability mean? It means you're able to shade out of a bad engagement. You say you peek out too far. Oh crap, there's two guys there. I now have the ability to shade out of that engagement and get away. Maybe you see a grenade thrown at you. Maybe you see somebody using a Jotun shooting at you. You can shade out of that. So that's what I like about this. So getting into the other one, guys, increase max sprint speed. For those of you who like to go fast, you have stuff like the Stompies that make you go faster. Pairing the Stompies and the subclass, you are going to be just flying around the map because one, the Stompies give you a little increased slide distance and increased max sprint speed. You will see it, guys. You will see it. And for those of you who like to slide and start your initial engagement around a corner, slide out of cover and engage, that right there will make you slide just a tad bit further, be a little bit faster to get that first shot off. Now, maybe you slide too far. Maybe you like to slide out of cover and engage. That's what your dodge ability is there for. You're able to dodge back into cover if you say, oh crap, I messed up. So getting to the next one, guys, lightning reflexes. You're harder to kill while dodging. What does this mean? Pairing that with the top tree, if you slide out of cover, say you slide out of cover, you get bodied by a high impact sniper, you're almost dead. You have the ability to shade backwards and almost not die. You are harder to kill while dodging. A lot of people think that only pertains to your super. No, that pertains to your shade, your dodge ability. So it's a double benefit there. If you're using your super or not, you're going to be harder to kill while you dodge. Getting into the other one is going to be combat meditation. While critically wounded, your grenades and melee recharge drastically faster. Pairing that with the top one and the one above that. Okay, so you peek out of cover, you slide out of cover because you're increasing max sprint speed. You get bodied by a bite of the fox. Now you're in the red. You shade backwards, to get away from that guy. And what happens? You are in the red. So your grenades and your melee come back faster. Getting to another one, guys, is going to be disorienting blow. Okay, I love this one a lot because I feel like I'm able to engage multiple enemies. So this right here, if you strike an enemy with a melee ability to disorient the target and nearby enemies. For those of you who are wondering, Brave, like how am I able to melee two people at once? Like melee. It's because of disorienting blow. Now pair that with all of these combined. So say you slide in and you melee somebody. He melees you back. You're in the red because you took a few shots. You're hurt. You shade. You melee him. Disorienting blow kicks in. So they're all kind of synergistic together. And I feel like this subclass is a more up close and personal feel to it. Being able to engage multiple people with it, so which is great. So what exotics would I pair with this? Aside from the Stompies that you can pair with almost every hunter class, I feel the Stompies pair extremely well with that increased max sprint speed. The next one is going to be the Wormhusk Crown. For those of you who like to gamble a lot, you peek around corners and you take some damage. By having your shade ability there, you can always use the Wormhusk Crown, get back behind cover, or maybe you kill somebody, you took some damage, there's another enemy there, shade, get a little bit of bump to health there and engage the second target. So that's what it's there for, guys. The next one is going to be the one I use frequently. It's one of my favorite ones to use, the Dragon Shadow. Now, I like using the Dragon Shadow because a lot of people, they like to use their shade ability to reload their weapons, which is a marksman dodge. I like to use the long dodge because I feel like it's harder to kill and you're able to get behind cover just a tad bit quicker. By using the Dragon Shadow, I can use marksman dodge, reload all my weapons, and still get behind cover safely. So that's one I like to use all the time. If you haven't tried it out, use it. And with the Dragon Shadow, you have the slight boost to mobility and handling speed. So pretty crazy, guys. It really feels like you can feel it when you use it. The next one, guys, is the 6 Coyote. If you haven't used this, it's double shade. What does this mean? Well, you pair the 6 Coyote with focused breathing and you just continuously run around the map. You have 2 shades. Now, if you like to use the long dodge, every time you shade near an enemy, you get your melee back. What does this mean? You can melee somebody, cause disorienting blow, do another melee on them. Another enemy's pushing up on you, you can shade because you have this second shade ability. Melee him again, disorienting blow kicks in, melee him back, shade again. So it's just crazy, guys. If you know how to just pair this extremely well, I feel like the subclass is just great. And the last one is the Gemini Jester. I did a live commentary with this, and using these properly, you can literally take everybody's radar constantly, especially since you're going to be running around the map. Like I said, you're able to shade, pull a radar from somebody, shade, pull a radar from somebody. And if you're like me, I like to use arc bolts and begin my engagements with that, or end my engagements with that. You know, get an engagement. If you're shooting somebody, he peeks behind cover, you have the ability to throw an arc bolt behind cover and cause damage to him. You can start engagements off without exposing yourself. So think about that, guys. Use arc bolts a lot with these shade abilities. They pair extremely well. So aside from that, let's get into what's going to happen to this subclass on Tuesday and why I'm excited for it. So getting into it, guys, on Tuesday, they're going to increase the ability to survive while at low health and enhance your elusiveness so you can be more confident while in danger. What does this mean? Well, disorienting blow. Increase the duration, disorienting distance by 50%. That's just insane. 50% increase on distance on if you melee somebody, you now have a 50% increase on your distance of disorienting blow. So if somebody's next to you, you're going to be able to cause some damage to them, or at least disorient them for a bit. Increase duration of disoriented on players from 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds. I always felt like it was just a few seconds off to where I can always get a second melee off and just go in there and melee people all day. They're increasing it to 2 seconds. So I feel like this right here is going to be a huge benefit, especially for those hunters who like I said, like to get in somebody's face and just melee all day. This is something you might want to consider just doing. Slide in there, melee. Slide in there, melee. Disorienting. They're disoriented for 2 seconds. It's just insane. The next one, guys, and this is one that's going to be huge, especially for those people who like to shade all the time. Focus breathing. Increase dodge recharge bonus while sprinting by 100%. They're going to increase it by 100%. So just pairing a Paragon mod to this right here, you're going to feel like you're in D1 again with that unlimited shade ability. So that's pretty cool, guys. It seems like you're going to have your shade ability a lot. The next one, guys, combat meditation. And this is a huge one right here. Increase bonus grenade and melee regeneration while bloodied by 25%. That's 25% increase. That's just insane. That's wow. You're going to be able to have your arc bolt more frequently and your melee for another disorienting blow. Especially, like I said, you slide in, you take some damage, you're able to kill somebody, shade into cover, survive for just a tad bit longer. Your grenade and melee ability are going to recharge faster. And the last one, lightning reflexes. This is a good one too. Again, when you use lightning reflexes, it's not only in your super, but it's going to be when you just plain shade. So it's going to be increased damage resistant while dodging from 25% to 40% in PvP. That's huge right there. Again, like I said, if you peek out too far and you want to shade back into cover, this is something great. This is awesome. So if you haven't considered using this subclass, or maybe you used to use it back in year 1 and you gave it up because you wanted to try Spectral blades, or maybe you just got bored of it, this is a really good opportunity for you to go back to your roots and try it out again. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. These are just my thoughts. First of all, not my thoughts on why I use the subclass. These are just why I use this subclass. I feel like I can be up close and personal with people, and this is my thoughts on if you should be using this come Tuesday. If Tuesday rolls by and the subclass is stupid broken, I'm going to be making a video on it. And come Tuesday, I'll be making a comparison video of the Smash Titan and the Arcstrider along with the Arc Warlock. All three of them, I'm going to be making a comparison video for you guys to pretty much just see how much difference it is and if it's worth jumping on for a while. So other than that, guys, you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video. Ready? I think he's mad.
Really?
I think he's mad. Nasty Snipes. Cali Shooter, I appreciate that, bro.
Are you playing against him?
Yeah, I'm playing against him. He sent me an invitation. No. Can I get one more? I'm gonna wait. Oh. That was a good one, guys. That was a good one. Hopefully I ended up with a good amount of kills. 37. Wow. At 22 streak. Hey, did you enjoy the video? Click right there for a random video. Click right there for my latest video. Stay up to date with BRAVExHERO. If you haven't followed me on Twitch, I recommend it. Go do it right now. Twitch.tv/BRAVExHERO. New to the channel, subscribe button right there. Click it. Do it now. I'll see you guys in the next video.